Stephen always makes me cry. And it's because I have the privilege of being one of the co-founders of this great organization. And I don't get to say this a lot, but the people that we serve mean so much to me.
Yeah.
I know that one of you, or many of you, have been in the positions of the people we serve. And many of you have gotten out of those situations. Many of us have experienced those things as children. And whatever those experiences are, we're all here for each other. We're friends in this room. And I have the privilege. I don't know how this happened. I do know how it happened, but I don't know how this happened. I have the privilege of being able to hire people and put them in positions of power to give them the opportunity to serve all these amazing people that need our help.
Yes.
So, it really means a lot to me. So when Chuck came up with this idea that we would do this award, I didn't think of how powerful it could be. And I know we don't have a lot of time for it, but I'm going to give a lot of time to this morning. I grew up in the inner city of Rochester and grew up very poor. And didn't have a lot of opportunity, but the little opportunities that I did have led me in directions that I didn't think would be possible. This first person that I'm giving this award to recently passed away in April. And I met him when I was about 12 years old. I was given the opportunity to go to School of the Arts, and I walked in the door, and he's the first person that I see. Working in security, I don't know this man from nothing. I'm 12 years old. And by the way, at 12 years old, I was still this height. I was 6'2" at 12. I had a size 14 shoe. We couldn't find shoes because we were so poor. We could only buy basketball shoes, and they were very expensive. So we had to search for those. That's still traumatic till this day. Anyway, so when we put out this award, I didn't think we would get somebody that meant so much to me. After years and years of not wanting to be part of the system, not wanting to do social work, not wanting to be able to get involved with this work, somehow I found myself in this work. And I was under the bridges of the Susan B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass Bridge. And I see this man come out of a tent and walking around working with the homeless people. I'm like, I know this guy. It's been years. I was graduated from college. I had served people. I was working at East House, working at Monroe County Office of Mental Health. I had been doing outreach for years, and here's this man coming out of a tent. He didn't live there. He didn't know what he was doing. He heard that there were a bunch of homeless people down under the bridge, and he came out and started helping them. And I was so taken back by this work that I needed to figure out who this was. And it turned out to be Mike Gill. Mike Gill, from that day on, he and I spent so much time together. I educated him on how the system worked. He didn't like that. Not many of us do. I educated him on how we could get folks into social services. He didn't like those things. I educated him on different ideas we could do to empower the people that we served. And Mike said, we need to come up with this encampment. So Mike and I got an email. This was from lovely Warren at the time. And she said, our mayor of the city of Rochester, and she said, what can we do about the homeless under the spectrum? And Mike and I talked about it, and he said, we just need an encampment where they could live and be by themselves and take care of themselves, and we leave them alone and we house them. That's all. So I wrote back to lovely Warren, we need an encampment that you won't bother people with. And we started having meetings, and we created Peace Village. Now, Peace Village is still in process. We're still trying to do construction. We're very close to beginning construction in November. We're very excited about this. It'll be a 15-unit project where we have transitional housing pods for the chronically homeless. What's great about this is that this was Mike's vision and that we're finally here. So I want to call up Mike's daughter and Amy Dionico to accept this award on his behalf.